This SSD drive I'm going to install on the MPC Live 3. Check it out.
Mr. DK.
Welcome to Mr. DK TV. This video is brought to you by my sound company,
Sounds Premium.
Today I'd like to show you how to install an SSD drive like this on your MPC Live 3. Let's go. We need a screwdriver like this, and we also need our MPC Live 3, of course, our SSD drive, and in addition to that, it is useful to have a towel like this to protect our MPC when we lay it down on the table. I will use this adapter to connect my new SSD drive to my laptop. I will make sure that the long space here is fitting into the long space and this is going into the short space. So as you can see right here on the adapter, that it is fitting in quite well. So it matches up like this, then it is clicking in like this, and then I would just put it into my laptop to format it correctly. You can do this also after you have installed your SSD drive, but my experience is if you have an adapter like this, do it this way because it's much easier. Because I had the problem that my SSD was not detected when I was installing it into my MPC Live 3. It was not showing up on my desktop, and this was a big problem. So this time I will do it with an adapter like this and put it into my USB 3 hub. So here we go. It's like that, lighting up. I'm working with Windows. I'm going to the Windows icon right here, click on the right key of my mouse, and then I'm going to Disk Management directly, and then my disk manager is directly there, and now I can see this disk number 1 here, which is my new SSD because it has around 500 gig, and this is exactly the disk that I have to initialize. And I just click here with my left mouse key, I hit my right mouse key now, and I tell the machine that it is a new simple volume. I hit my left mouse key, and then I just continue. And now I can set up the volume, size, and everything. I just hit continue. Then I can use the name of the drive. I call it M for MPC, and then I hit next. Then I have to choose the right format system or the data system, which is not NTFS. I choose exFAT, which is the right thing to use. And I hit fast formatting. So quick format, I hit continue. Then I hit finalize. And now there it is. I got my new volume, which is called M. Now I have the right volume name, M, but the name itself is telling me volume. This I don't want. I hit right mouse key again, format, and I want to call it not volume. I want to call it Live 3. And I reformat it again. I hit start. And then it is formatting again, and now it is there and it has the right name because I want to have the name Live 3 that I can recognize it easily. There it is Live 3, everything is fine, and I close this window, and now I'm going to install this SSD drive to my MPC Live 3 because it is necessary and highly needed to have this extra space. And I hit this arrow right here before I remove the SSD. I hit this icon, remove safely, and I just choose this option, and now I can remove it. Let's start. I will put down my MPC Live 3 like this, very carefully, and we have in our original box of the MPC Live 3, we have screws as an attachment, if you like. So I will open up this bag right here, where I can find the screws, hopefully. They should be inside of this plastic. Let's check it out. There they are. 4 screws inside. I will put them aside. Now I will use my screwdriver to open up the slot on the downside of the MPC. I open up this slot right here. Yes, we can see this plate right here. There we have to fix our new SSD drive. It's a 500 gig SSD card or SSD drive. And there we can see there's a long and a shorter side, and it should go in like this. So we just push it a little bit. It's not that easy. You have to use a little bit force to push it in. There it is. It is clicking a little bit. Now it's quite tight. It won't fit in if this strip is still on, so I have to remove it carefully. This is not needed anymore, because otherwise it's not going in. We just screw in the screws that we have in this bag right here. The long distance is here from here to this hole, and this distance from here to this hole is much shorter than this one. Then everything is okay and it will fit in. Now we have to pull it back so that this one fit in. This is a more difficult part, to move it back inside. You have to use a little bit of force. It's not that easy to fit it in, to be honest. And this I had also with my MPC Live 2. I was afraid to use much force on it, but of course you have to be careful as well, but you shouldn't be too sensitive to put it back in. And now I'm tightening all these screws again, so that the SSD is sitting in safely, which is very important when you work standalone and you have your MPC Live 3 with you. Last screw. There it is. Here we go, turning on the device. MPC Live 3 is booting up. Hitting start to boot it up, new project. Here we go. We go directly to the browser, places, and here we go. There is my Live 3, which is empty. I hit Shift and then I go to Drive Info, and there you can see that I have the drive name Live 3, drive size around 500 gig, and I hit OK. It is there and I can use it from now on. Thanks for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you. please join my MPC community, MPC Flow State on School. You can find a link directly here in the video and also in the video description. See you over there. Greetings from the east of Africa. I'm out of here. Blessings.